I'd like to welcome you guys down to another exciting edition of Chit Chat with Melvies. This is our second edition, and we're about to drop the bombs the way we drop the bombs. You know, we do it on X Fusion Music, Different Music, the Power Pick. You know, you're always in the square to make the current kick. It's not other than Timex Futuristic, you know, the big bad Mr. Futuristic. And I'm here with the boss lady herself, Melvies. And you know, she's flanked by the right and flanked by the left with two beautiful, talented young ladies. One that goes by the name of Queenie the Queen. I'm going to start from her. You know, she is one of the upcoming and budding artists that, you know, we're about to drop here at X Nation INC. You know, I told you guys that I would have been bringing some amazing artists to the fore, new, fresh blood, as they say. And she happens to be one of those artists that I'm about to bring. But before I get into her, the other young lady that is flanking the boss lady, she is Erika. She is a songstress. She's a vocalist, a very upcoming vocalist that is also poised to be a part of the dynamic group X Nation INC. So, Melvies, let's welcome them down. Amazing, amazing young ladies. Up and coming, you know how we do it here at X Fusion Music, Different Music, the Power Pick. You know we were always in the square to make the current kick. You know we do it each and every time. So Melvies, what has been on your mind? I know you've been chit-chatting. Last week was the bomb. What are we doing for this week?
Surprise, surprise.
All right. Well, I can see from the right and to the left, surprises are there. We have a lot in store. The big bad queen in the building. And you know, we have Reeks, the songstress, in the building. And this week, Mel, before we even go into these beautiful young ladies, what do we have planned for the public? You know, last week we spoke about love and the importance of having love, dynamic love in the home. Because, you know, home is where the heart is. And also, everything begins at home. Charity begins at home. And then we transcend it out there into the world. So if there's no love home, then no love can be transcended out to the world. And you know, we went into the nitty-gritty with those who have watched the show. We were in the nitty-gritty. We spoke about all the hard-hitting issues. It was well received. We want to thank the public for all the love that they sent. And we have seen it. 44.5K views and shares, 14.8 shares, and all of the stats to show that the show has been impactful so far. We want to say thankful to our companies that have been on board. We have Trendy Styles, Daisy Trendy Styles. Thank you, Daisy. You know, you always outfitting us with the great vibes. We want to thank Crystal Singh for the motivation behind the scenes. You know, we love her. We want to thank Keisha for always being on board. You know, we have the love going. We want to thank both Keishas. We want to thank the one that is in the hospitality sector and the one that is in the fashion sector. So we love them. So from X Fusion Music, Different Music, the Power Pick, Chit Chat with Melvies, to Keisha, the one that designs, and the one that's in the hospitality sector. So with all those ramblings being done, I want to welcome you guys down to the show. You, I've seen all of you. Thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure. And we thank you for taking the time out from your busy schedules to be before your televisions, before your smart TVs, your phones, your tablets, to watch this show. We appreciate you more than you can even understand, and we love you. So Melvies, kick it off like World Cup. Let's do it.
Good afternoon again. Thank you for tuning to Melvis Creations and the current Chit Chat with Melvis once more. This afternoon, there's so much popping in my head. There's so much popping in my head. Another point. Oh, last week I talked about love and sharing love and how giving love brings back love into your home, love into your heart. And I'm talking today about disappointment. Disappointment.
Big topic.
Yeah. I myself am sure a lot of disappointment.
Yes.
Walk up to certain doors, get disappointed. Try so long with my work and still get disappointed, still fighting. I just want to reassure the young women and the young men who's trying out there that don't give up. Sometimes you fall once, twice, sometimes 20 times. I once know a young man that wrote his examination 10 times, and the last time there's accountancy. And the last time I told him, I said, oh my God, it should be sorry for your pastor. But what? He's a big manager now and he's doing well. He's running a company in the United States. And if he had
Shout out to
fall,
him.
yeah, if he had fall, he would not have gotten up. He had to be pushed. He was
Exactly.
one that pushed me, you know. And even then and all, even though I pushed him, he did not see me at that point.
Aye.
Because I was dealing with a lot of mental stuff, you know. And when you walk up to people every time and you get, no more time with this, no, you can't help me, no, I can't help you. Even the people that is in the home,
Precisely.
sometimes your own, your brother, your sister, maybe your mother. What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going away with that. But you know there's something in you, deep down within you, say, Melissa, you can do it. Don't give up. But sometimes it's far. And you feel to be in the bottom and nobody picking you back up.
Nobody
Nobody
sees you.
is seeing you. It's like everybody going about the world every day, doing the job, dancing, going on, and you just like, don't give up.
What about me? That's it, you know, like when I'm going to get my turn? When am I going to get mine? You know? That kind of question. Those kind of questions.
Yeah, I sit down and I ask myself, when my time will come? Father, when my time come also. So when I start to believe, I say, Father, when my time come, you're going to give me the ability to not be shy, not be nervous, but talk my truth.
Welcome, Melvis.
Yeah, talk my
Melvis,
truth.
I want to go dive even deeper. We have two beautiful young ladies here. When I say young ladies, I mean it. Two beautiful young ladies,
Yeah.
bursting with talent.
Yep.
And, you know, I want to say to them from behind, even though I'm behind the camera, I can't deny everything and all. Anyhow, check out my show right after this
Yeah.
one. So, and you'll see me in full action. But from now on, I'm behind the cameras. And I want to say to these young ladies that, you know, this is just the beginning of things. And whenever you feel like no one sees you, sometimes that's the time that things start to open for you. I want to say especially to Queenie, I want you to understand that though life is a process, you will get there. All right? No matter how and who say what over your life, you will do it. Your duty is to disappoint them and to show them that yes, I will, I can, I am doing it, and I will show you that, listen, you gotta look at me, you gotta pay for come and see me. You understand what I'm saying to you? And you will be inspiration to them and to their kids as well. So know whatever it is that you're going through, Queenie, because I know all of us got our own battles that we fight and that we face and struggles that we face.
Yeah.
But right now, Queenie is working on, alongside Erika, they're working on a sound that's going to blow the ladies away. This song speaks exclusively about the struggles and also gives you answers within the verses as to how to get about your goals and how to get. All those young ladies, you know, you find yourself pregnant, maybe the guy gone and you alone left with the belly. Girls, ladies, remember you're the vessel, you fetching this child. To hell with him, if he wants to go, let him stay. You raise your kid. The kid gonna turn back and be there for you. Raise your children, people. All right? Don't give up. Don't give up.
As I said last week, the blessings come from within. When you tell your child what you want him or her to be,
Correct.
you know, yes, the father put it in, but it's all about the mother.
Correct is right.
Understand? You shape the child.
Correct is
The
right.
same how
During that
God
9
done
months, you're responsible for what you bring forth,
Tell the
ladies.
child what you want.
All right?
Yeah, you're going to be a doctor. Man, look at you work.
Aye.
You be the doctor, man.
As I look upon these two young ladies, the amount of potential that is buried within them, that has been hidden away from the world. And, you know, funny enough, how we really got to this point. It was the day, and I'm a person that does, who know me know that I'm not the kind of person for just there about the
That's
place.
true.
For you to see me is like a rare sighting, like a UFO, right? And I was going to the shop and Erika came and she said, you know, Timex, I got this person. For which we met this young lady, Queenie, I met her early in life, right? And, you know, that maybe was not the time because I was dealing with a lot of artists at that time. I had like about 14 artists I was managing at that time, working with them, making music with them. I had Forest City Tequila at that time under my belt. I had X Nation INC, I had the Renegades Army working with simultaneously. I was doing my own solo career as well. I was doing art. So that time I was backed, fully packed. And I guess that wasn't the time. But now, she came to me when I have no artist under my belt working with, which is very,
It's
very
her
lucky.
time.
This is her time. And
Yeah.
who knows how deep I go with my artists and the time I take with my artists. And anyone that's been under my management know what it is to be an artist with Timex Futuristic. You know how deep I go. I know the risk I take for my artists. So with that being said, I'm gonna slide over to this other young lady here, Erika. She is the bridge that brought us here. And I would like to say love to her from behind the cameras. I want to say love to Eureka, and it's a pleasure having you on the Chit Chat with Melvin show.
Thank you.
I honor you, and I want you to do great things, and I know that you will do great
She
things.
will.
And you know this girl didn't tell me nothing, people. This girl didn't tell me nothing, nothing. So she was pushing this young lady, which I really admire. That
Yeah.
she didn't even think about herself. She pushed
That's the
her
thing we're talking
forward,
about love.
and that is love. And then let me show you how the love ricochets. This young lady in turn now told me, she got nice vocals. I want you to listen to she vocals. And bam, listen to the vocals. They did it for each other.
Yeah.
And right there saying, okay, this is people like this, we kind of people. Love, this is what we just deal with down here. We kind of people, we mind clean, like when I wash bleach 10 times. That's how we just do it. Here, we ain't got nothing, no hate. Who know me, know. Me not talk. Who know me, walk with me, know me. So, this is how we do it here. We make it happen. So, I'm here with Erika, and I'm here with Queen. Now, people say, how will these girls them there, these chit chat? I wonder what these girls come to talk about. Now, I'm going to do something that I normally do with people that are on the show. I'm going to put them on the spot. But then, I'll look on the spot. It's a comfortable spot. This spot got pillow. This spot got nice fuzzy teddy bears inside. I'm going to ask them, you know, how does it feel to be on Melvins Creations and Deco Chit Chat with Melvins? And I want your honest opinion. Like, is it something that you didn't think you would have been doing today on this day? Or something that you know you would have been doing this today? What is it like to be here?
Well, honestly, it's a surprise for me.
Alright?
Yeah, it's a surprise,
I
but
have no idea.
it's a surprise, but it felt real good.
Aye. This surprise that felt real good. Aye.
Like, go on.
Well, let me tell you guys something. If you with this team, you gotta prepare for a lot of surprises.
Full of surprises. Good
And
ones.
our
good
surprises
ones too.
are really good. And Melvin is sitting in the middle and she didn't even know that this was going to happen.
No, I didn't know that.
Right? Because that's how we do it over at Exfusion Music. We don't plan, we execute. And that's what keeps us above the competition. They don't know when we're going to do what. And we like to surprise ourselves too. Because this is when you get the best out of product or service or out of an event. Has to be spontaneous. I would like to say, as the CEO of Exfusion Music, Different Music, I welcome these girls not only privately but publicly onto the team. And we're looking forward to be doing great things. And I'm looking forward to be working with you girls. And the sky and beyond is the limit
Yeah.
with this production and this team. Shout outs to Iris Star, all the way in Nigeria. Wonderful songstress. I can say shout outs to DJ Samzi from Nigeria as well, who I did the collab with as well. Big up to all the Nigerians watching in, because we love you, Nigeria. And we can do this soon, don't take worries. The tour coming up, it's loading. Shout outs to people in Sudan. Shout outs to Trinidad and Tobago. Shout outs to Big Smoke, all the way in St. Vincent, Boss. Shout outs to the Vincentians. My fan base there. Big up the entire team, KYD Dynasty, everybody who loves us. And we love you all the same way. So it's back to business, because we don't play. So it's back to the girls. Melvies, I want you to give them inspiration that comes after the top of the head as they pursue their career, as they go on to higher things. What would you tell them in a situation like this, beginning from the bottom, so to speak? Now come in. I know how to pull this level yet. I know how to do this yet. What would you recommend to them as they go forward and pursue their goals and dreams?
I would say to the young ladies, hold steadfastly, be focused. It takes hard work, a lot of hard work. Late nights, you love put as I was listening to you guys just now doing it, placing the right beats. I just listen to the music, honestly. I just listen to the music I make. But the music, man, I admire you girls that you could. That's something that I say I would have liked to learn, putting the words together. Yeah, everybody can do that. That's a blessing Father put in That's a blessing God put in And anything that you get up to do, you put Father first. Father, I like this music. Before you start rapping, Father, I want to do this thing. And nobody else will stop me from getting it. I put in the right person. In between the two, you are looking at each other. Love. Love.
Aye.
Love again. I'm telling this because I learned on the hard way. You understand? There's certain things there, God is like, I got a friend. I have a woman. Men different than women.
Yeah.
Women got this way that, okay, you might be rapping, Father might bless you first, and then she, and something like that, it's like, no, because the devil is real. He's real. You understand? But, what I have learned is that today, you might walk out, or she might walk out, and it might be her day. And you might feel like, or something, she might come in a certain way. Is she okay? But the next time, somebody bigger than who big she, can you faster? And where you going, she can't go.
Yeah.
But you have to keep the balance because why? The kind of music that you might become, like maybe coming to this world to direct the music in a different angle, to touch some other child, some other soul, you know, and God has got a plan for everything. Everything. So you hold your head up high. This young man, he doesn't even call. He send out and think he you know. He used to come and you know, he gotta push. He pushed me. You know, he pushed me a lot. And I could tell you, sit down here and you know this for me. The first interview that my friend did was one of the boys. His voice was like, the words wasn't coming up, ta, and I was like, whoa. You know, what's for instance, one thing is my flowers. I could tell you, people see my flowers and my creation, but they look at it and they say, I know, you see me? I put out in reverse. My flowers gonna serve. I'm gonna get so much orders.
That is important.
That God came to reach me. You say, you know, when they create, they're gonna inspire.
Nothing works
Nothing.
without the Almighty.
You
And
know, you got to
I mean, not cutting you Melvins. This is I think I take too easy. Anyways, I'm borrowing sometime. Me for example, I live in an environment I've been living in for years. And I feel few people understand the impact that I've been making musically. That is not something for you to feel bad about. I know they got a lot of talented people that people don't recognize or know the amount of work they put in and how far they are. I want to say this publicly. Don't let mankind determine how far you can go or how big you are. You need to sit with yourself and understand that you make your moves quiet and silent. You don't blow the trumpet, it will be blown for you. Work hard, push, nights, days, make proper stuff. If you're creating, create proper stuff that nobody creating nowadays. If you're making music, make your music so complex and deep that 15, 16 years from now, people can say, this is bad. Make your stuff so deep, put so much into it that it can last and that can be a pension. Take time with your craft. Make sure everything is perfected before you put it out there. Alright? And that's my advice also to Queenie and to Erika. And I want to say to you guys, thank you for being here. I love you, both of y'all. And I want, if I didn't, you would not have been in this secret den here. This is a secret place. We don't really bring people to this location. Anyways, yeah. People, I want to welcome you down to Chit Chat with Melvis. This is the second edition. And I want you guys to know, thank you for the support. And we have so much to do. And this is only the first interview because Melly has another interview with Carlotta, who's also a resident of my environment. She has Ijoma's Beauty and Skincare, and she's going to be on the set for the next interview right at Melvis, Chit Chat with Melvis. So we're going to take a break for perspiration's sake, and you know, we're going to be right back with you, Chit Chatting with Melvis. Anything you guys want to say before we take the break?
I just want to say thank you for this having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you for being here, and it's an honor to be here.
Ah, you see her there, all meek and mild. She's an honor. You can hear her voice and her vocals when she put out the music. So I'm inviting you to prepare your ears whole for Queenie and for Erika. They're going to be making waves, people. Shout out to Nestor, my girl, one of the baddest Guyanese artists, undeniably. Shout out to Poonam Singh. Shout out to all the artists. Tamika Marshall, every party while you're there, I love you, bad, 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 bad. Celeste David, we need you back in the industry, girl. I miss you bad. All the artists doing great things. Natural Black, Mortimer Softly. I want to say hello to you, my brother, whichever part of the world you're there, at the Grande Icon, Slingshot, Drupal, Guyanese, greatness. Shout out to Alabama Mafi. Everybody making moves and making waves. I love you. You understand? Every studio, we're working hard with the artists to put them out there. I want to say shout outs and kudos. Thank you to the entire Guyana for the support. And I want you to be plugged in and tuned into what these girls are going to be. Like how y'all plugging for me music, y'all plugging for hear these girls' music. You hear me say? Alright. So without further ado, I want to take this break and say shout out to the sponsors making this possible. Melvis, you was one who powering the show. So she powering the show and show, right? She's sponsoring show and show. So Chit Chat with Melvis is exclusively sponsored by Melvis Creations and Decor, Melvis Feel Great Spa, Midas Health Missionaries Health and Wellness. Be sure to check out these businesses, these giants, ensure that this show stays in the ear. We love you very much. Thank you for your support, and we'll be right back to put you in the square to make the current kick. Cause we in the power pick. Chit Chat with Melvis. We'll be right back, people. We'll be right back.
When looking great is your number one priority, your first stop should be Euphoria Development, your one-stop shop for all things denim, jeans, jackets, jumpers, short skirts, and everything in between. For top Latin brands like Wax, head on over to Euphoria. Get your high-quality denim fashion only from Euphoria, Guyana's #1 denim store. Visit us today at 11 North Road, Laceytown, Georgetown, between Wellington and King Street. Call 600-2918, 654-6888, and 506-2776 to get your denim fix. Euphoria Development.
Curious Health and Wellness yet? Stop wasting time. Get there. Get there. Now.
Babe, you look so sexy. A little bit of velvet, lace, satin, skin. Every place satin. But baby girl, just take it off or just slide it on the side. Cause the night is sweetly right. So let me slide inside. Let your warm juices drench this fleshy ride. And wet your velvet lace setting. But baby girl, just take it off or just slide it on the side. Love how you a moves, girl. Love how you a groove, girl. Love how you a move. Love how you a move that harder. Love how you a move that girl. Love how you a groove. Girl, me love how you a wine and bubble. Twerk waistline and like a tube, bumper jaw juggle. When you're working the bubble, when you're wine and wobble, the bubble that you cause me a trouble, girl. Me love how you a wine and bubble, twerk waistline and make the tune bumper jaw juggle. Bang bang is a show. Love how you turn up one place and just a twerk there. Hips that you twist and bumper that you jerk there. Man loins get your fire, nature turn up when you a work there. Girl with the stiff titty back kitty, back up that Vicky, toast up, hypno any, buns up, and the place get litty.
Your Massacre, The Limelight, what a beautiful work of art on a beautiful instrumental canvas. I'm about to paint my version on this beautiful instrumental. I'm from Black X, Ayfield Sophia, Josh in Guyana, South America. Let's get it. I go by the name of Tomix Futuristic, by the way. Pen nip it the page like a drummer. Ink soak the page, but it hot like the summer. When light pipe these ballpoint sneaker. Can't be patched by the
This
plumber.
is Let's Get Deep, and it's a card game for couples. Put your phones down for a little while and answer questions through 3 different decks. You start with the icebreaker deck that has some lighter questions. From there, you can start taking cards from the deep deck. These questions go a little further. Finally, the deeper deck gets real, asking all the tough questions. You play until you feel that deeper connection. Now maybe grab some wine and bring this out for your next date night.
Oh my gosh. And when we talk about premium quality work, when it comes to the toes, when it comes to taking care of the feet and the hands, when it comes to getting a spa that is going to make you feel amazing, going to make you feel satisfied, yes, we recommend Melvi's Feel Great Spa. Make you feel homely, make you feel amazing, make you feel relaxed. You know, it's the spa experience without being in the spa experience with a lot of people bustling, and you know, it's that intimate feeling that you get when you work at Melvi's, when you go to Melvi's to get your feet looked after. That is what I'm talking about. We're talking entertainment, we're talking happiness, we're talking this homely feeling, this intimate setting. And as you can see, we take care of our customers, having them feeling all happy and amazing. I am telling you to get down to Melvi's Creations and Decor and Melvi's Feel Great Spa. So it's a 2-in-1, it's like a sandwich. Get there, people. Get to Melvi's Feel Great Spa. Go get your manicure, pedicure, etc.
Girlfriend, you hotter than the soup when you're bubbling. Turning me on in this struggling. Finding sweet, sweet when the back arch of the pump are bubbling. Put it on me, sweeter than honey, and you rise it up so fine from the stiffness. Indulge in the sweetness. You girl, wine for me. Brace girl, bounce on the bamboo, yeah. You girl, spread them legs and balance on me. You girl, grind and me. Tick tock, take time for me. We never come down same time. You a wine for me, wine for me. You girl, tick tock, tick a tock like big clock. Take time when you're winding the body, yo. Looking at the video lens, just work and bubble.
Welcome back to Chit Chat with Melvi's Creation. You're in the zone. I want to say shout out to Trendy Style, Crystal Singh. We love Time and Sister Sticks. We know you girls have me from the start.
We love
Just
them
want
bad.
to say we love you a lot, and not forgetting, you know who. When I say you know who pushing everything. Okay, you girls that have been sharing, and lots want to say thank you. And Melvi's has flowers going. Check it. Check my page. Oh my God.
Gorgeous pieces, man.
This is the man.
Plus, guess what happened? You know, like they don't understand that they gotta check these pieces out. So now waiting for Valentine's and all these things. But let me tell y'all something. I like a nice house. Y'all like a nice house? Guys, you gotta give your girlfriend a nice little something. Melvi's is the place. Best creations and decor. Me not go wrong the thing. You see me? Right? Best when it comes to. And I saying this because I know she know. I see she work. Yeah, check the page. I see what she's doing with her foot. And what she does with the creation. She does and does this with the creations is. So y'all know what's going on there. Greatness in full effect. Because Midas Touch, hey, do you tell them Midas Touch the fun?
Yeah, you guys, you with me now, we're going to work together.
Midas Touch, me sure is health and well. Y'all getting a package we are waiting for.
If your shoulder hot in your foot hot in you know what's going on. Oh God, you walk up strong.
Yes.
You know, back pain, I had the back pain. I have a back pain, now my back alright.
Midas Touch, me sure is health and wellness.
Yes.
So this segment is sponsored by Midas Touch, me sure is health and wellness and Melvi's Feel Great Spa. Spa, health and wellness. hand in glove. You know how we do it. So as we cruise along, so we go to the ending of the show. You know, I don't want this show done, this chit chat with Melvis thing. You know, already starting this thing. You see how big this thing gonna get? No pop, don't listen for the pop. No pop. It just blowing up just all the time. So people create creations in full decor. Creations. And these two young ladies is the decor. So we saw we decorate the place today. Y'all see how this place decorate? 3 beautiful ladies all in a row. And I there with them. Like y'all in there with them. I there right here. Y'all want to be here. Y'all can be here. Y'all can watch. Alright, so as we progress, as we go through the show, I want to say shout outs to those who, you know, continue to support us. We love you. Businesses supporting businesses. Business helping businesses. That's how we do it here at Exfusion Music. Exfusion Music Umbrella. Time Compound Productions. Time Compound Visual Arts. And everything X Nation IS. You know how we do it. So Melvis, without further ado, I want to slide across with this beautiful young lady over here, Erica. And I want to ask her certain things. Because, you know, coming in this thing is asking what they want when they come in this music thing, you know. And people come in for various reasons, you know. I'm going to ask, oh, but you want to tell me why you come in this music thing?
Hi, I'm Erica George, 26 years old.
You forget beautiful.
Alright, I'm beautiful as you can see.
Alright?
Yeah, I'm mother of 2. For me, I find comfort in music, singing. Whenever I'm feeling down, depressed, yeah, I sing a lot. And I just want to put the love out there, you know, so they can also feel relief of whatever
Exactly.
they're doing.
Exactly. So you hear people, her music is going to be based on uplift. She's like the Chanel Muir kind of vibe behind her, you understand? Upful vibes. But then she got the soulful vibes with the upful vibes. So people, I'm telling you, Extension INC is going to do it this year. We have new vocalists. So people look out for new music. It's not Timex enough now. Y'all will hear females in between, isn't it? Shout out to Nico, Delta Beats, Sophia again. Just with that's when the thought we had nothing going on. Delta Beats. Shout out to my brother. Wherever you're doing, if it's cementing, if you're masoning, if you're looking at the show, you know he's my brother from day one. You understand? Yeah. So as we progress, Erica, any other thing you'd like to tell the public?
Thank you for your support.
Aye. So these advance, you telling them thanks. Yeah, you think you should tell yeah thanks yet? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all gotta start supporting the girl first. we know the support is gonna come because anything X Nation INC, anything is fusion, you know, it's quality, you know, it's well done. We take our time with what we do. We don't put out there, right? So we take our time and put proper things out. If it takes day and night, when it puts out there, it gotta make sense. I know we do it at our end. We don't run down the gimmicks. We don't run down the hype. We run down lasting foundation. We make foundation. We make greatness. We don't just make music. We make greatness here. So that's how we do it at our end. So shifting across. And guess who we going to? Come on. Queen in the building. Let's chit chat, Queenie. So, what first and foremost? How are you feeling?
I'm a little excited.
Mm.
But I feel good.
Mixed emotions. So you see when you see great people, there's always say sometimes the great people be the ones that just look so nervous, you know. But guess what, people, don't get tired with these nervousness, you know. When these vocals go in to that mixer, what will be coming out? Greatness. So Queenie, welcome down, baby girl. Welcome down.
Thank you.
And I know you were not expecting this. People are catching you off guard, you know. Me even tell the girl nothing. Nothing. Just show sharp plap. But Queenie, welcome down. It's always great to have talent in the building. Erica, Queenie, 2 talented young ladies. And you know, Melvis is the advocate for female empowerment. So you know she's going to make sure that the balance is struck, that things are done, because she's the philanthropist, she is the youth, the peer educator, she is that woman that you can come to as a young girl. She has everything, all the answers in a box. Right? She's been through the storm. She's been through boiling beer head. She's seen her here. She's not just arrived. She's been through it. Seeing her here, people will feel like, oh, she's arrived. She has been through the storm. She's tried and proven, like my album. Okay? So people, Melvy's Creations and Deco Chit Chat, as I slide across again and get some answers from this beautiful young lady. What has the music, what has the music been doing to you lately? And what are your intentions towards the music as you know, being a member of X Nation INC? How it feels to be here and to be a member of X Nation INC?
As I can say, it felt good being here and it brings a great fight inside of me, right?
Yeah.
So I just love music.
Any particular sponsors you want to shout out? Anybody? So, tell them about the glowing of the skin.
I just want to give up each more.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So,
And
Ijomas, you
everybody
here?
else out there.
Aye. Ijomas has been doing sturdy things of late. And one of our sterling sponsors that have been on board from the get-go. Says it's a click, so Ijomas did it. Ijomas has been from the start. And I want to say shout outs to my villager, to my actual neighbor, not far from me, Carlotta. Ijomas has been doing great things to skincare, and Carlotta continue to do great things. I know you're about to get an interview here, and you're going to tell them more about Ijomas, and you're going to make the show even more prem, you know what I mean? With your presence. So thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Thank you so much, gorgeous, and the three gorgeouses, you know, for having such a beautiful show. People, we concentrate here on empowerment, and we're not here for the BS. So we bring good vibes, good entertainment, good energy, good feel, good vibrations, and we are X Nation INC. We're Time Compound Productions. We are Exfusion Music, different music. We die and we want square for make the current kick. So if you're not with it, you're gonna get kicked. You understand me? So that's how we do it at our end. We're not here for validation. We're not here to force you to like us. We're here to do what we do best here. And if you like us, welcome to the club. If you don't, stage left, exit, please. And thank you very much. Let us continue to progress, and we love you. Even though we kick it to this, I still love you. If it's showing a little thing, you can still pull in and rub your hair a little bit and thing, yeah? But we are here for the lovers of us, and we're here to entertain our little, you know, audience that we have. So thank you to our audience. Big up yourself. We love how you're bad. The albums them selling, the more it's selling. And we thank you. We do a little corner, eh? Doing everything, fencing every corner. So, without further ado, let me hand you back to Melvis, who is the boss in charge of this show, as she closes out another segment before we head to another interview. So Melvis, anything you gotta say before we exit this set?
Don't be disappointed. Disappointment is part of life. It looks like it was easier said than done, but push on. Because I'm going to still keep pushing on. The sky is the limit for me right now.
Tell them about your strides that you've been making. Don't be so modest, my dear.
The amount of likes I got, it gave me blushing.
And the
Hype.
strides that you've been making. Oh my gosh.
As I sit here, I'm thinking how so many things have passed, a long way past through me, and the way of sickness. And I'm well right now, all hyped by the grace of God. And my mind is running on a particular indication, but most of them I'm not forgetting. My husband.
Aye.
God, aren't you worried? I'm sending a lot of love out to you today. The storm came, it hit us. It's still going on. But babes, we're gonna make it through the rain.
Y'all above the star, man.
No?
Don't be so
Like,
modest.
Just hold your head up high. No matter what arrows flying at you, and Father's gonna carry you through. You know? You've been there. You've been there. I'm not forgetting this big strong man in the back here. He's been there. And I'm going to send out some good love to the young lady of mine that I adore, like a sister, like a daughter. My love is real. My love is real for you. You're gonna be okay. And love, just love Melina Sweet. Love. You know, a lot of love on her. I've been there, but you're in good hands.
She's gonna be okay.
They're gonna be fine. And I ain't forgetting Keisha. I ain't here from you, but I know you're looking.
Keisha, Judy up.
Send the love out to you.
Shard
Careful,
girl.
little shy. Well, I couldn't raise my head. What a day, you know. You know, I'm still here. There's a knock at the front door. You can come anytime. You know, I'm right here. No disappointment. That's my motto. No disappointment.
Aye.
So, I'm saying the love, the love, the love, the love. And once more, I want to say thank you, Mr. Timex, for working so hard, pushing everything to get me on this platform, you know. And it's been, I can't explain as the young ladies were saying.
You can't
You
explain.
know, it's a vibe that you can't, like you're just there in a club. Like,
Simplicity meets
You know?
success. Simple.
It's
We
just
take
nice.
it simple, make it successful.
my mind run on different topics, you know, things that I will tell you, write down, scribble, creating. It's like just a hype.
Ah,
And I know what I'm going to do when we close off music. Different type of music in here. You know, just thinking about stuff.
correct is right.
You know, that's the vibe. And I can't wait for these young ladies. I'm going to be behind them.
Yes.
I'm going to text them. I'm going to say the sky's the limit because I like the vibe, the energy that they give.
Aye.
It's a beautiful vibe. In a long time, I've been with young ladies that have this vibe.
I wouldn't bring them here. You know you're a friend. You know they won't be here if they weren't the real deal.
Yeah, man. It's
Right.
a blessing. It's always a
I took a while. I listened to them, and when she brought her, I gave a full evaluation. I gave her a chance to be herself to see if she real, you know. I even teased with a little to see if she has patience and these kind of things. I did a lot of testing without her knowledge. God, that's how I do things. I wanted to see if she's just like hype and just, you know, not humble.
I know,
You
I know
understand?
people
Because
that will be hyper. I want to sing.
yes, but what I noticed, she's coming into herself even more and more. The more humility she projects, is the more she's gonna get going. Humility makes you stronger because you learn more when you're humble, right? I always remember that, and I see that with her that she's coming into herself, and I love it. That's Queenie I'm speaking about. With Ulrika, she's been a very naughty girl.
She's straight
She
confidence.
has been hiding from me. I know this girl so many years. I did not know that she had that amount of talent and was hidden from me. If it wasn't, she would have already been established, knowing the type of person I am. And you know, everybody just talk about the Sophia area as a stigmatic area, but let me tell you, the most talented artists come from Sophia. Let me see, Jory, Isleman, Mystic, who more? I can go on and on and on. Timex Futuristic. You understand? Quasi Ace. I can go on and on. You understand? Ernesto once lived in our area too, Sophia. I can go on and on. The area that people think is the worst area is where the talent is
I leave where I'm
kicking.
living and go up to Safari for the fresh air and the cigarette. I leave and go up there literally just to sit down and enjoy it. It's like Georgetown vibe.
Yes.
It's like
It's a bit
peaceful
out.
river.
But you know something, and I'm happy that you've gone to this. I want to say to people, man, keep the heart clean so society can keep clean. There've been a lot of people with some dirty hearts that have been entering my community, and I want to say this publicly. I don't hold no bars when I speak. Stop nasty and lazy to fire people. The ones that hear, if they're hearing this, I know them. Stop nasty the energy. You understand? We had a village-like atmosphere in our area, and people have come now to the area and it's kind of corrupt that village vibe and giving us this tenement, rough, kind of haggish type of vibe happening in my community. I don't like it. I want us to, in my area of the Fields of Fire, people know me and know where I'm talking about. I want that unity to return, and I'm going to make sure that I make my efforts felt and heard so that unity can come back. And whichever area listening in, try to preach unity and love. And as I said before in the show before, let love lead, man. It's going to open doors so everybody can eat. As long as love is there, everybody's going to eat. If it's a vendor, if you got shows, if you're a vendor, you can eat. If you're a person that cooks food, you can eat. Everybody is going to live as long as there's love and unity. And I want to say this holistically to the entire country. From Exfusion Music, Different Music, the Pulpit, from Exfusion Music, Different Music, the entire body. I want to say from us to you, try love people. You understand? It's going to make things work much smoother. Everybody's going to smile and the world will be happy. We got to throw away and burn the guns. We don't only sing about it in the songs. We're not going to use it on nobody. I'm telling you, because it's gonna be that kind of vibe. Everybody needs to feel that they're validated and they're valued, and that is what is missing in communities. Everybody got a part to play, and I think what is the problem with the entire area is that people are not complimenting people enough for their jobs that they've done, and they're not providing avenues for people to showcase their talents, whatever they do. They only have like only certain things. If it's office girls, office boys, a lawyer, a doctor. What are the doctors? Who the doctors gonna look at? If there are no people there. So I'm a doctor. Let me tell people I'm a doctor as well. But then I love the music. It was music before medical. So I always tell people it's music before anything else. So
Before we close, this interview, this show has been going worldwide. The world is in a chaos. We don't know what tomorrow is. There are a lot of people, workers. I was watching the news today. A lady said that she's buying groceries, so we used to pay $50 for groceries. Now the groceries is $150. And she only gets 500 US a month. And I check out other stuff. The poor man feeling it. When I feel it, even we. And we don't work for
exactly.
We don't feel it.
We as the Guyanese populace, we have been taking the squeeze. But I want to say this as well. If we mobilize and if we use our resources and pool our resources, we can make that change that is necessary. But we have to first find that we need each other to make things work. If you're a lawyer, you play your part. If you're a sports person, you play your part. And all of us come together, we make a unit that every one of us can have a job. And that's what we need to do. And that's not happening. And that's causing the issue economically. That's why the bigger ones can ride us, because we're not mobilizing, realizing that we are contributing to their success. And if we mobilize just a little bit, just enough, we too can be giants in the game as well. So I don't want to close as usual, because this is how we do it here. But we have another interview. We have somebody else coming in to be on Melvy's Chit Chat. That's how the show gonna be, people. Y'all don't know who gonna pop on. So I'm not gonna tell you who coming on, but prepare for the next interview as we go into a music break. And the music is always Exclusion Music, different music. And we'll be right back with you. Girls, anything you want to say before we close the segment?
Just a little smile I want to give.
Any shout outs? Any shout
Yeah,
outs?
big up everybody on the live.
Uh-huh.
Love.
Any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to you as well. Like, thank you,
I can be shout out.
Yeah, shout
Hey.
I love you. Two handsome kings. Yeah.
All right.
Love to you as well.
Beautiful. And I like to say shout outs to my entire community. Landy, what going on? Everybody, Keisha, everybody. Don't I if I call your name, I love you. Save me. You understand me? And Nico, the interview coming, my G. Prepare yourself. Load up, lace up. Bring them beats. You understand? People who know who Nico is, for the community, know that Nico is just a humble youth, but very talented. He brought that song that I sang named Journey, that those in France love so much. He brought that instrumental, Journey. So, Nico, take a big up, my G. He goes by the name, the alma mater, Delta Beats. So people prepare for new music. I know you did an interview before, and you guys were waiting for the next interview. It's going to be dropped soon with the clothing line, because we bring in Nicholas Gangzies to the fore. That's the Sapphire brand that we're going to be bringing out. So that's in the works right now. So Sapphire stand up. We got our own brand. We waiting for Guyana to get our brand. Sapphire can get our own brand. So take Nicholas, take a big up. Stand up anyway, then, my brother. The project loading. We can kill them with it.
Yeah.
Pressure upon the neck. You don't know how we do it. Damn. Time is futuristic out. You know how we do it. We'll be right back with the next interview. Stay put. Melvy's, anything before you go off?
That's right.
Love.
Oh yeah. How about it? So, and don't let the environment define who you are. It's just like me. I never let it get to me.
Correct is right.
Yeah.
You heard that? Anything, Queenie? You want to tell me before we bounce out? All right, you should shell it Eskimo style. Damn. You know how we do it, and we're out and about. Right back with the next interview with another Sapphire native. You know how we do it. Back on the panel.
Yo, time Timex, futuristic, all the way from Georgetown, Guyana, South America. And I'm kicking it with the Nigerian goddess all the way from Lagos, Ira Star. She's so exotic, I call her Aria.
Sabi girl no they too like talk. Animals they in human form. Body man nobody like walk, but you must hustle if you want job. You no finish they won't fight us. If them they run them no fit catch up. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like us. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap ain't no wrong. But it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap, it they rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us.
Futuristic. Money, money, God first, money, money, progress, success. God first, money, money, success, progress. Dollar bill, yen pound euro pound yen area. We are on for the dollar bill, yen pound euro pound yen. We are a Sharia for the dollar bill. Them can't stop this bonfire, yeah. We a blaze up, you know. Time makes an area, you know. No time for the haters, you know. We in a rush. We stack up the paper, you know. Mansion, skyscraper, you know. Sprawling lands by the acres, you know. We in a rush.
You never thought you dey from papas. Which kind money we never see before.
Do it again, Leon, to chit chat with Melvis. Good day. This is Carletta. I'm telling you her last name. The boss lady of Ijumas. And it's nice having you. And sure it's a blessing to finally meet you in Borswood. Even though I look at your stuff. I'm not talking, but
She's a fan. She want to tell you, she's a fan.
I'm a fan of it, you know. And it's nice having you here today. And I wanted to say happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Man, it's happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
a blessing
you.
to have a birthday.
Yes, it is.
You know, it's a blessing to have a birthday. So I want you to enjoy today. Do something that you have not done in a while.
Oh.
Just be happy.
Well, we have a gift for you, but we don't know how we're going to get this gift. It's a spa session at Melvis. So that means that you're going to have your face did, your fingers did, your feet did.
Oh, really?
So that's the birthday gift from the boss lady, Melvis. And she hold it and she want to tell you that she got gift for you.
Oh, gosh.
So I smile sport right now, but in a good way. So people, welcome down to another chit chat with Melvis. You know we do teaching every time. We have a beautiful, we beautify the place even more because we have Carlotta here. So the place is even 10 times. We got a beauty on the right, we got a beauty on the left. And we are about to get in, we're about to dive deep. Now you know we do teaching every time we are on Chit Chat with Melvis. We bring to you content that helps you to, widen your horizon. We bring a new vibration and also to inspire those who are upcoming and who would like to be like these boss ladies that are here. Because you have a boss lady on the right, you got a boss lady on the left. And they are entrepreneurs that are making moves in the industry. I'd like to say shout out to all the women empowerment organizations. Everybody doing something great for women. Women are the basket, as we know, and they bring forth the energy, they bring forth the enlightenment, they bring forth the fruit. The seed is only planted by the male, so the fruit is nurtured and brought forth by the female. Therefore, we have to cherish them and don't make them an endangered species. So we mean stop killing the women out. Simple. All right? So with that being said, I would like to go to let Melly dive into her show. I know I like to give you a little bit of your show, so it's about your time. And your time means that you have to talk to this boss lady over here. So we're going to start on our topic that has been, before we go into anything else, let's start on our topic. Melvi says something's been troubling her when it comes to women not feeling empowered. Melvis, I want you to delve into your aspect of women not having the power and feeling powerless. Women need to understand that they wield that power and to rise up. The little girls in the ghetto thinking, oh, I'm trapped here, I'm never going to be anything, I'm never going to do anything. I want you to send a message to them. And I want you to ricochet that message to Carlotte as well for her input on it. So Melvis, let's start with you and let's hear what you think as it relates to that.
I think, well, you know, I always start off with my father, right? My heavenly father. Because he always direct me what to say and what not to say, you know, because he has been through everything, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know. So the point I'm getting at is like young, in between, old as you watch it, the two boss ladies. We look fantastic, right?
Aye,
Fantastic.
beautiful. The camera says yes.
Yeah. But sometimes we're in a relationship, or as I said already, start from the ground. You know, the ground. We grow up with some kind of insecurity in our life, and we decide to get into something, thinking, looking at this person as a safety net. You know, and this person turned out to be like suffocating, I would call it, helping you to put you down in every angle of your life. Like, okay, I want to do this. You know, I think I'm gonna do flowers like you.
Yes.
What profit you could see you getting from that? They're looking at you talented like Israel, doing the high. So every woman wants these natural things in the air. You know? No, it starts from parents.
So you think that the parental start, the parental root also is a vital part?
Yeah, you know, it's like what your mother and your father put into you. Here I'm a daughter, my son, you can do it. Whatever you put your hand to, the blessings come upon your life. No matter what angles come and block you, like other people in the world saying you can't do this, you would not get it. If God got a plan for you in your life, you're gonna get it. No matter what, you're gonna get it before you die. You will do what you have to do before you die. So don't feel trapped. Don't feel that you're sinking. Get up. Look for something deep within you. Get up. It's there. You're seeing it, but it's in there, you know, because you may have things blocking you. You can't see. Something is there, you know. Somehow, mine, I find it years after, like years. I get torn down, rejected so many times, and it came from inside of my home. You know, the one that you expected to tell you to, you could do it. No. It's like I am out here in the world by myself, literally saying I can do what I want to do. You know, and I know I'm going to do it. I am not looking for nobody saying, you know, you can't do this. Once me father show me I can do it, I can do it. Even if I fall down, bust up my face, don't get her back again and do it.
So no validation needed.
No.
You decide that you look within yourself and look within your father. And so girls listening, young women, you know, teenage girls, even, you know, little girls coming up would like to be something in life. I want you to listen to this particular show, this part of the show. This is for you. This is exactly for you. Do not give up on your goals. Do not give up on your dreams. Continue to push forward with the power of the Almighty, as Carlotta rightfully, as Melvis rightfully said. So we're going to slide across to the one and only Carlotta, my villager, my love, my dear, dear friend, and now having her on this platform. You know, it's a pleasure to have her here. And a lot of people say Sophia is this and Sophia is that, another product of Sophia. And you know, she's taken her craft further field to Paramaribo, where all the hive of Ijomos is. But you know, it's born and rooted right here in Sophia. So welcome down, birthday girl. It's her birthday today. It's her birthday today. Yay! She's welcome down. Welcome down.
Thank you, everyone. I am Carlotta Annetta Mars, back to world. Yes, I'm a born Guyanese, but I'm living in Suriname. I'm a wife and a mother. I'm also the founder of Ijoma's Beauty. Yes. So Ijoma's Beauty is an organic hair and skincare product line. We enhance your beauty organically. Right?
Heard that?
Yes. So we're in Paramaribo. Because I'm living there, we're making the products in Paramaribo, but it's right here. right? And this organic food product really is, you know, when you're young and your parents putting stuff in your hair, like
Aye.
make your own, make your and we hair used to be long and beautiful, but when we get big, we want these things, so we get back to the root. Okay,
Shop up the hair.
thank you for being here. Thank you for having me here.
You are welcome.
I want to get into the topic right today. We will talk about it later on. God created us on this earth. Each and every one of us have a talent in us. I will say from experience, I studied accounting in Ghana. But when I find myself in a next land that don't speak the language like they speaking, you can't get to work. I can't get an accountant work because I don't even speak the language. And if I do, I gotta go back to school here.
Aye.
So that's where the talent that God gave you come into play.
Correct is right.
And my talent is doing hair.
Wow.
Right? Because in Sophia, they know me back in the days to go to school. I classed in the literature here for $500.
Exactly.
So,
well, I know them
didn't
times.
know it was a talent. They say when I reach over there and I don't have a work, okay, come let me do your hair, collect some money. First I started, you give me what you want, give me. Then I realized, hey, this is me.
You could set a standard.
Because now everybody hearing.
Yes.
Okay? People would come and listen how it starts. People would come to me with the ear problems. Man, the ear breaking, you don't get nothing. But I always get kuchu mix up in a car and I'll fix.
Ah.
You understand?
That is
That is where you see a talent that God gives you.
Exactly.
To play.
Comes right back into play.
Everybody God give a talent to. You understand? And with that now, I was like, hey, I get a talent. So now what I did, I decided to educate myself more. I divert from the accounting into beauty, cosmetics. And I was like, okay, I'm going to educate myself here. And I start little, I start free. Because when you want to bring out the talent, everybody know, you start by doing a little charity here.
Correct.
You know, I like, personally, I like this all, you use it, tell me you take it. It's like, oh gosh, how can I get the bottle to buy? How can I get the bottle to buy? You understand? And there we go. Then they was like, sell it, it's good. There we go. Package, sell, business.
Exactly.
You understand? And others, their nails.
Correct is right.
Their lashes. They get some literature because you make them more than you.
Correct.
My niece.
Talent.
And she's going to school.
Talent.
You understand? So with that now, as you said, my sister, you understand? You may not get the encouragement from your parents. As some parents put the education system into us by writing, they send us to school, we gotta be a doctor, a lawyer, this and that. It is good. But we still need to educate our children on the God-given talent. See, you know what I love about China? They pick whatever this child good at, and that is what this child will study the rest of their life.
Which is very ingenious, and I like it. Correct.
And if you could see the nurses, school system in China who in knitting, cooking, and understand, if we could see the talent in our children from small, we educate them with, yes, they have to get an education, they gotta read, they gotta write, right? But we also working on the talent. And with that, they can survive anywhere.
Exactly. I think we need to come away from the colonial way of doing things in Guyana here, especially Guyana. We need to stray away from the British rule kind of hold on and be more flamboyant with what we do and seek the strengths of the children, learn from young where their strengths lie, and then we build on it as China does. Exactly.
Because you know some of our parents too, they just taking on the education. Some of them
colonialism.
They cover the children talent like we go get to it with doing makeup. Makeup don't make money. They don't make money. They don't make money. But you know, we borrow this talent. That there's a reason why God gave us these talents. How you think a doctor can come up with all these medicines?
Correct.
You think they just
No,
it is God given.
And it comes from God's creation because most medicines come from the herbs. And that's why people say, you're a doctor, why you always with herbs? I am a doctor that prefers herbs. Because that's where all the medication comes from.
Also, my salon, I tell you, okay, I use organic stuff. Don't come and ask me if you're going to work in me or if you're going to work in 2 weeks. I'm going to be honest with you. 2 weeks, using the product alone, not mixed with the other product, you will see the results. And the results are there to stay. Now, if you use a chemical product, you're gonna get fast results. Example is skin. If you use a bleaching cream, you're gonna get fast results. But stop using it.
This I just
No, we get organic. We make aloe vera.
I think I saw that.
There's something like that.
Scrub. The soap. The reason
The
why
scrub.
it is set up.
It
You know,
works.
the demand is more than the produce.
It
So
works. It
Scrub
works.
alone.
you see when you put on your skin, my sister. They ask you why your skin glowing. Aloe vera. You get it
Aloe.
in the yard. Yes.
But then it's also pressed and cut and made into infusion.
Yes.
So it's all about the knowledge. Still, you
Yes.
gotta have that knowledge to make it the way you make it.
It is the
Aye.
it is the, when you get in your yard, but you just pay me for my knowledge. to
You-
make it.
exactly.
Which you could use right away.
Correct.
And when you use that organic, you know that whenever the skin gets smooth, it's gonna stay
It's gonna remain that way.
right? Even if you stop using, it's gonna be till you're natural, but it's not gonna get black. If you use bleaching cream, you will get clear, and when you stop, you get black. More
Yeah.
black.
Because it has damaged the skin cells
Yes.
and the follicles cannot regenerate. And that's what people don't understand. The follicles would stop regenerating when the bleach gets into the pores and gets under the epidermis. It's going to damage the follicles, and that's what happens.
Yeah, so you know, everybody wants a quick fix, a very quick fix,
I
and
don't
it's
like
not.
how it's
Yeah.
I don't like
I think
how
it's a destruction. It's self-confidence, something to do with your confidence. And I think it's somebody who's insecure. And it could be for fashion, but then most times, in most cases, I do counseling. So most cases, I've seen that it's insecurity that make a lot of people do this bleaching to that extent.
And we got a lot of insecurity.
Damage the beauty, damage the look.
Because now the thing we're wrong, the skin is a terrible.
Yes.
I see it for myself.
But again, I always say it's your choice.
To each his own. And
God
we,
gave us-
a
who
chit
are
chat.
we? But we will just educate you.
We are a chit chat. We
We're
chit
gonna
chat with
educate
Melvis.
you.
We're just going to educate you, but
Yes.
to each his own, and we're not
Yes.
bashing in no shape or form, or shame, or skin shaming, or bashing in no shape or form. But what we bring to you is just edutainment and education. That's what we do here. So it's up to you to make your choice when we put the information out there.
Yes.
It's your choice still as to which direction you will take.
Yes.
So that is it.
And just to put other little, right? There is a God-given talent, and there is a talent one that comes from your parents. It's like my husband is in construction, and whenever my son see building something, he will try to knock something too. And like, okay, God gave him his own talent apart, but he now love from very small. He love his father knocking this stuff. He gonna grow like it. Then with that, now we gonna get two sets of talent.
Correct.
And if you realize that some people, they love this and they love that. They never love one. They love this and they love
Look, I'm
that.
right here.
And they love that. You see, that's how it comes. You understand? And all of that, you're there for us to get to, not for ourselves, we're getting them to give to the public, and the public give us a value for it. So with every young girls out there, you should get something that you're doing. There is something that you love doing.
That you're good at. Aye.
Work on it. You understand? You work on it. Don't matter. Silence your brains from the outsider, the negativity. Don't sit on it, work on it. If you don't have the money to go and get a course, start by watching it on YouTube. But when you look it on YouTube now, then afterward you work on it, and you get the course, the money, and you do a course. So that's why you can know the do's and the don'ts. Yes. And Bob,
Totally agree.
get some millionaires.
Totally agree. I'm agreeing upon agreeing upon agreeing. Affirmative. So beautiful, Miss Mars. And as we slide across again to Melvis, any little powder you want, add any little sweetener, any little sugar you want, throw in the cup.
Joma says it. Today I just leave it.
She borrowed the show today.
Yeah, we go.
Because looking at you saying,
Yeah, like,
what? Melvis ain't really saying much today, boy.
I just listen. Sometimes you got like as much as
You gotta become the listener.
I'm listening. But every day is Lord. As big as you are, is Lord.
Yeah, and I am proud to have Carla. We go way back. And she's a testimony of looking forward, never staying where you are. Always growing and developing. So it's now where you're coming from is where you're heading. And the growth in Carla has been by leaps and bounds. I don't feel she just arrived there, Disappointments, she has faced them. Both in people and career-wise. She has had disappointments. So don't say, oh, she got things good. No, it has been a journey. And plenty, enough. I have seen her develop. I have watched her develop. I am happy, and I want to say this publicly. I am proud of you. I know I stay steady. Enough. But I'm proud because I know where you're coming from. And who know. You understand? So to see her making these strides and having this bravery to do this, because it takes a bit of guts to actually step out in the open, jump out without parachute, so to speak.
Without money.
Look me, ask her how much times I say, start something and they will come. Don't wait for capital. Capital is a trickery by the oppressors. Hate, you start with what you have. You understand? And people who know how Exfusion Music has begun know that we start recording with some odd things. We didn't have studio and we put out our first album. Our first album made $500,000 first release. And we didn't have equipment. Nobody knows that we did not record with equipment. We do these old recorders first. When that recorder broke, we use bottles to record. And this is something that I'm now going to reveal to a lot of people that are going to be like, what the first album and all the vibes? Yes, who know. So it goes to show, just an example, start with what you have. Don't wait till you get this. When I get this, you can wait forever because something you can get this and you don't get it. Start.
We're a testimony to that because getting to the product, right? So when I tell the customer, tell me, well, you can package it and sell it. I just take the money they make from the here. I go and buy 6 new bottles. And we then start with these pinted bottles, just normal coffee. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make the label, but I don't get money to make this label. You know, we go print it on the phone.
Correct is right.
And then we went and we printed it out and bam, within the product we started by 6 production, 6. Then we moved to 12. Now right now we're doing 50, 100. And we start with this product. Now we created 10 products. But presently 6 products, they're our best sellers. This is the #1. So we get a lot of this in production more.
Wow.
Because so Guyanese now, they like doing this mixing in
infusions.
So they would buy it here and then they would put it in the Vaseline and mixture and they would mix it together. So now they don't want that. They don't want it mixed. They plain Vaseline.
Exactly.
Or even if you get a normal Vaseline, this is like a boost. Because this oil is tell people, I'm creating this and I might tell you this is strong.
Yeah.
Because the things that I put inside, sometimes, people, the outside voice will say, if you put more oil, you can get 2 from them. No. I want the experience that you get first, then with the experience you get to your 100 bottles.
Exactly. Credibility is key.
This is something that it's like a baby to me. You understand? This thing is something where I can show for myself what I created.
Steps.
Before I had children, I was fighting behind the scenes.
Correct.
I was traveling from Coroni to Parma, but just today for 2 bottles, and it's like from here to Burbies to town.
Just
so
two.
2 delay for 2 bottles. And
you are a girl after my heart.
And a blind woman tell me, she opened it right away, she said, I could smell it where you put peppermint, this, and she started listening. And that is what I want. You know the stuff that is in the bottle and you know it's going to work because the ingredient that we use, that is the center of the bottle. We don't put artificial stuff. We want ingredient, the ingredient is the center of the bottle and that's it. So you know it gets
Gosh.
It's the same, it's not about, yes, you need the money here, but the money is not the main goal. The main goal is for everyone to try this product. You understand? And this product must be a testimony of we're starting. The capital may not be how we want it to be, but we're not stopping. Consistency.
So I saw on the page you had a Vaseline too.
Yes.
The Vaseline and so you got your lip product.
Yes, well, we get the hair series. We get the hair oil, we get the hair Vaseline, the hair food oil, then we get the hair butter. The hair Vaseline is for the just nourishing the hair a bit. But this oil is also in the Vaseline, so the two together will be a boost. So
Now, this is already getting ready to try.
So I always said the oil I recommend
like
it. The oil is recommended. It's a lot, braids. But the Vaseline is like if you go to braid your hair, you know you need a Vaseline.
Yeah.
And the hair butter, I recommend it for like curl hair. Like how it's FSU hair got a natural curl in it. So like when you wet your hair, you pull the butter through it, it will hold the moist in your hair because water only...
It's dry too. Sometimes you
Yes.
don't know how the hair gets so dry.
Yeah, so the water only hold in the hair to treat the food. And after that, the water is out the hair. That's why we advise whenever you comb your hair, you spray your hair. And then you seal in, these stuff seal in the water in your hair. See if you keep using these products and without watering the hair, the hair going to break it. It's like if you got a plant, they put in more.
Exactly. No water. You get brittle.
Yeah, so the
Break.
product seal in the water.
Aye.
Now if you get braids, like flat, for the spray the skull, then you apply the oil. Okay, if you got a bald spot, you apply the oil every morning. You lean over for 60 seconds and you massage it in.
Yes.
You know, you're gonna feel it tingle.
Your hair looks fine.
Aye.
Really healthy and strong.
Thank you. I'm trying.
A hair person telling a hair person. Two people with good hair.
Yeah, you see healthy
My
hair.
own?
That's a push.
But I can see the claws in her hair.
Aye.
Yes.
And she's on herbs too because we're herbalists over here too. So
Yes, organic.
yes, she's strictly herbs.
Just want to know your hair, just keep it.
Yeah. So
It's the best when I met Dr. Ari. It's like
aye.
everything is herbs. Sometimes it's not, but it's not everything.
You need to set me up. I've been missing out.
Cleanse your skin. I'm telling you.
All right, I'm gonna blow a secret here on Melvis. Chit chat with Melvis. You were sitting here, the cancer survivor, which is Melvis. And should they want to bust it out the bag? That's a cancer survivor you're
Why are
speaking
you
with
busting
there.
out all these surprises?
This is a show that needs to be watched. So if you're watching the show, rewind it, save it. This is a cancer survivor. So who said cancer gonna kill you? Huh? Who say cancer gotta take you out of this life? Eh? Does she look anyway along those lines?
The results was like really scary. You think life is over. You think that, you know, listen, no children, no nothing. The guy is so dear. And I didn't even use him that. You know, when I tell him, I say,
She was brought here
I say, have
by
fun.
someone.
Man, what you talking about, you know? Cancer, sit down. You know, like, literally, anything you tell that, Carl, it's like,
Yes.
man, he's making sing look. Touch your shoulder. Don't worry. But then you look, herbs. Yeah, herbs. But the herbs is like what? It's
Yeah,
like
that's me. I'm very
yes.
palatable with my herbs.
Sometimes it tastes like drink. Like, put it on your water, never is drink. You get it, but you know how the body feels. You know, because cancer kills everything. Every cell, every remember is getting sexual feeling. Nothing. Don't feel nothing. No. Inside is be raw. But when you still like, hey, it's a testimony.
It's kind of like how you package your stuff. My medicine is packaged beautifully. So it's not the grums and the muck. What it is given, say, hey, drink some bush and it's smelling and you're frightened to drink it. It's very palatable.
Well, I think the terrible cell mean it's working more good.
And in most cases, you don't get the results. But you get the icky taste and all
Then
the
you feel
things.
that it's working.
It ain't
You got to
working.
drink it. How
And
many?
anybody ever went to cancer and sleep all day? Look at your brain.
Yeah.
I am telling you, I slept better. It's like in a night.
So you're in good hands.
Yes.
Exfusion Music, different music. We take care of our loved ones. That's what we do here.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So we don't want, as usual, we don't want to go.
That's not one thing else to
You know?
Come.
But we're going to go
Really
out
nice.
with a song and a half.
Yeah.
This song
What
that,
you doing with the song?
yeah, you know we got to do what we got to do. So we're going to go out to the song video today. Chit Chat with Melvie song video today. And we have selected none other than yours truly. And the name of it is Born Great. So for all those who out there thinking, you know, you're born good enough, this ain't right, this ain't right, listen to this song and take some tips from it. You'll see some very interesting people in the visuals. Naomi's there, Naomi Duncan. You know the girl that does the crochet? She's going to be here on the show next week. I wanted to have a double dose, but she's not available, unfortunately. So we're going to work with who we have at the moment.
A table, all of us will do it.
And that would be amazing because I'm a man, but I'm all about women empowerment. So guys, you can hate I want. I like women bad. I am a woman advocate. I advocate for women and rights of women by 100%. And I'm always their protector. So I bring them on this platform to showcase what they have. Naomi's a young entrepreneur. Grew up with her as a baby as well. And she was on the show showcasing all her crochet work. I want to have her on the show. I would have glad to have her with Carlotta here, with Melvie. This would have been a triple threat, double dose kind of thing, but you know, things happen. And we will refuel for next week. Naomi Duncan will be on live on the panel, showcasing more of our work. So she is that creative. She's made hats out of crochet. She's made all the things you can think about out of crochet, socks, mats, everything. That is Naomi Duncan. Young entrepreneur. Now we had her already. She had Chitarn already, but we're bringing she back so she can do more and show us what she's been up to for the while. So with all that being said, get ready for Exfusion Music Day for Music Power Pick. It has been a blast with Chit Chat with Melvie's. Prepare for my show, which is next, coming up at 2 o'clock. So let's do it. So we got to this song, and we'll be right back with the new show. Exfusion Music Day for Music, the Power Pick. Also, this interview will be also pre-recorded on Exfusion Music Day for Music Power Pick in the arts segment. So you'll see 2 of this. So people, prepare yourself. You know we do it each and every time. We're out. We don't want to go, but we say we love you. We preach love. Bye-bye, people. Bye. We love you. Bye.
DJ Spark, Zimbabwe, Africa. First shout. The rhythm is immortal, friends. Timex futuristic. Georgetown, Guyana, South America. Chilling here with my mom. We've got a message for you.
Youths manifest greatness. Remember, you were born to be great.
Hey, get the youths, hot skulls, turn stouts, stop grab, stop rape, stop kill the innocent. Thunder BS, thunder nonsense, when no times harder, but you just gotta go harder. Stop go to jail, get beaten by the water. Reinvent yourself, find your purpose. So good sis before you turned us. Heard the innocent, then you're tied by the Taurus. You are not a criminal. It's in your DNA, you were born great. Like an assassin with a sniper on the bypass with the trigger, shoot straight. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Let your God-given gifts initiate, activate and liberate, immortalize your legacy, fly the gate and enter faith. My youth, you were born to be great. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Greatness in your DNA. Hey, hot skulls, stone stokes, make me reason you. I take this no man, just like how the other day. You're up the big man, think about if another dog violate your mother and your auntie in the same way. Your little sister, little cousin on the same day. Tell me if you wouldn't feel away. So why not make the changes today while you are alive? There's greatness in you. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Like an assassin with a sniper on the bypass with the trigger, shoot straight. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Let your God-given gifts initiate, activate and liberate, immortalize your legacy, fly the gate and enter faith. My youth, you were born to be great. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Greatness in your DNA. Tell you so you can't do it. Someone so when you build them wants to it. Them work witchcraft, so when you pass the worst, them renew it. But you will rise anew, cause the most I so you see them then grow it. So no solitary, go hard, seek and find your goals, dig your heels in, go hard and pursue it, go through it.
I knew it, you were born to be great.
Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Like an assassin with a sniper on the bypass with the trigger, shoot straight. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Let your God-given gifts initiate, activate and liberate, immortalize your legacy, fly the gate and enter faith. My youth, you were born to be great. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Greatness in your DNA.
Strike forth with your goals like a well-trained sniper. Be savage with your foes like a Bengal tiger. Find yourself in this life when everybody feel like they're missing something. Don't let them numbskulls push your button. Just blow their minds like landmines if them trigger something. Keep your eyes on the prize, for the bigger picture. Life is much richer. Don't be a quitter, you heard? Don't be a quitter.
Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Like an assassin with a sniper on the right, plus with the trigger, shoot straight. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Let your God-given gifts initiate, activate and liberate, immortalize your legacy, fly the gate and enter faith. My youth, you were born to be great. Greatness in your DNA, you were born great. Greatness in your DNA. Great plus grand plus immortal, add up the total. Shift this greatness global, standard English or native local. Time and futuristics with alien lyrics. Like the Marshall, even on the portal. Great plus grand plus immortal, add up the total. Yo, no matter what you're going through, whatever your situation, despite what they say, remember, you were born great.